Hello everyone. These are instructions for Module 2 College Course List folder. So in the assignments link, go ahead and click College Course List zip folder. And on the bottom you'll be able to open it. And this is a folder full of a lot of files. So in order to open the file you have to extract it. So choose Extract All, Extract, and then you have your college course list folder that you can work with. So I'm going to double click the college course list and then just make the screen a little bit larger. And I'll minimize in the background so you don't see Blackboard and you just have this screen. I'll close that behind it. So here we go. We have a bunch of items in this folder, and they are just about all Word documents except the one that's a PowerPoint. Has the date that it was modified, which is today's date, and then what type of document again, here's the PowerPoint, and the size of the file. This is called viewing in details. So if you wanted to see different styles to view, click View. We're in details right now. You could select extra large icons, medium icons, small, list, details, which we started with. And if you click this down arrow pointing, that usually means more. There's one called tiles and the other one content, my least favorite. So we're going to go to list. Click list. And then select the very first one, just carefully, one click, because if you double click you'll end up opening it. So let's say you wanted to see what is in each file, but you don't want to open every single file and then close and open another one and so forth. So what we want to do is a preview of every item. So if you click, it's still in the View tab, Preview pane. And there you have a preview of what's in this document. Attendance verification. So if you come to the bottom on the edge, you'll see double arrows and you can make it wider. And there it is. You make it a little wider. So now I'm going to go down with the down arrow to House for Rent, Civil War, Divisibility. They're mostly pictures, but I just wanted to show you, you could take a little preview of it without actually opening up the whole document. So I'll turn the preview pane off. Now when you name a file, you have up until 255 characters to name a title. So definitely name it something lengthy so that you'll be able to find it quickly. But there are times that you may not remember what you called the document, but you may remember there was something that you typed in it. So for example, I don't know the name of the document what I called it, but I remember in the document I typed fireplace. So if I click in the Search College Course List and type fireplace, anything that has the word fireplace in it comes available. So there it is. Oh, I called it Beach House for Rent. So I'll close out of here and I'll go back to my list. So I want to be organized, so I want to put all of my English papers in one folder, all of my history papers in another, and math. So to create folders, go to Home, choose New Folder, and it comes at the top. It's always all called New Folder. You don't have to press Delete, just start typing English, and then press Enter, locks it in. You can also choose New Folder again, or up on the tab title bar there is a new folder, and we're going to try this one later, Control-Shift-N, that's the shortcut. But here's a new folder. This one will be History, and then the next one for the math folder, Control-Shift, hold those two down, then press the letter N. It's another way to get a new folder, and this will be Math. If you ever typed a folder with a spelling error or a name of a document, you just right click on it and rename, or just click it once and you can rename it from the Home tab, or see the shortcut, F2. So we want to put all the English files in the English folder. So I'm going to carefully click English paper just once, because if you click it twice you'll open it. And then I want to go all the way through to that English paper 7. So I just hover over English paper 7. Before I click it, hold Shift and then click it. That selects all of them consecutive that are touching. Then I realize I have the grammar rules right here, but if I use Shift, it's also going to select fractions and decimals. So instead, I'm going to hold Control and then just click Grammar Rules once. So now I've selected 8 items, and down at the bottom in the status bar, out of 23 items, I've selected 8. I'm going to hover over the blue anywhere. With the left mouse, hold and drag. I'm moving 8 items, not to math, not to history, to English. I'll do the same thing with history. History paper 1, hold Shift, history paper 4. Oh, then I see Civil War, hold Control, and then click it once. There's 5 items. I can either move it from here or right here, as long as I'm in the blue, and I'm going to move 5 items to history. And the math's easy, so I start with divisibility rules, hold Shift, prime and composite numbers, drag that into math. Nice. Now, attendance verification should be copied in each folder. So if you click attendance verification, click copy, and then I'm going to do a shortcut. If I right click on the English, the actual English folder, right click, I'll choose paste. It goes right in there. I don't have to open it up. Right click right on history, paste, right click on math, and paste. And I didn't have to keep going back to copy because whatever my most recent copy is will stay until I copy over it. So before I delete attendance verification, I'm going to check to make sure everything's in there. So double click English, and there's my attendance verification, all my English papers and the grammar rules. Go back, check history. There's attendance verification, Civil War, my 4 history papers. Go back, and math, attendance verification, and the 5 documents. Perfect. So now when I go back, I can actually delete attendance verification, and I can also delete it up here from the Home tab. If I wanted to get it back, I could, and I would go back to the recycle bin and restore it. So now how do I know if you have the right items in each folder? So what I would like you to do at this time is to open Word, and we're going to take screenshots of everything. So let me get this first one ready. I'd like to actually see the picture of the beach house. So click the beach house for rent once, go to View and put your preview pane on so I can see the beach house. Now go to your search bar and type Word, W-O-R, right? And then you have Word open. You're in a blank document. Click Insert, Screenshot, and come down to Screen Clipping. And then just wait till it fades out. Start right here at the yellow folder, hold and drag, just to get the picture, that's fine, and let go. So you have this a screenshot of what of everything that you have in your files. Now it's a selected object right now, so if you go and take a picture or another screenshot of a different folder, you'll actually lose this one. So hold Control, and in the navigation area, press the key that spells END. So that just takes the selection off. So before we go back to Insert and Screenshot, we have to go back to our yellow folder, and we can turn the preview pane off, and then let's open the English folder. So I would like to see a picture of all these files right here. I don't need the date modified or the type, but I'll show you what we're going to do. So English folder's ready. Go back to Word, Insert, Screenshot. I'll explain what this is right now, not right now, but later. Go right to Screen Clipping. Again, wait till it fades, and then start at the yellow folder and select right. I don't need all that. Just right here's fine, and let go. Perfect. Control End, so it takes the selection off. Get your folder ready. So leave English, go to History, go back to Word, Insert, Screenshot, Screen Clipping. Wait till it fades, and then I need your history information. Good. Control End. One more. Go back to your yellow folder, the file folder. Go back, College Course List, open Math, back to Word, Insert, Screenshot, Screen Clipping, and again wait till it fades, and there's all the math. So sometimes it goes on to a second page, which is fine. I just want to show you the difference between when you do Insert and Screenshot. When you do screen clipping, you have control of how much you want to highlight. When you choose this one, you'll get the same information, but you'll get everything else, and it's a lot smaller to see compared to, it's clearer here. So it's your choice, but it's easier to read the other one. So that's the difference between actually clicking screenshot and then clicking screen clipping. So what you'll do now is you'll save this as College Course List as a Word file, and I'll just give you a little preview of what it looks like. You should have at least 4 items. If it goes on to 2 or 3 pages, that's fine. You just take big screenshots, that's fine. But I have your picture of your beach scene, I have your English folder, your history folder, and your math folder. And you'll save and submit that in College Course List. The other one, the College Course Mess, when you open that folder, don't forget to extract the files. There are folders already created, but be very careful because the items that are in certain folders are in the wrong folders. So you'll need to cut and paste them where they belong. And then at the end, once you have all the folders organized properly, you'll do screenshots just like this and submit that in College Course Mess. Thank you.